Alongside a supply of fresh drinking water, a reliable fire starter will be one of your most valuable resources when venturing into the great outdoors. After all, fire can be your closest anchor to life in the outdoors, especially in wet and cold conditions. Packing a quality fire starter is one of the best ways to outsmart any of the difficulties the outside world tries to throw at you. With a suitable fire starter in your outdoor kit, setting up a campfire, backyard bonfire, or any other type of flame can be done in a matter of minutes. But finding the best fire starter can be a challenging task, since the market has exploded with options in recent years. To help you out in the selection process, we've compiled a list of the best fire starters available on the market today. All of them are high-quality products and should offer you a great value for the money. Throw one of these fire starters in your bag or vehicle, and never worry again about being able to cook food, signal for help, or keep warm during unfavorable weather conditions.
Sometimes, the difference between survival and death can be the presence of one simple tool. That's why the Titan SurvivorSteel Fire Starter is an absolute must-have for any survivalist, prepper, or adventurer. This specifically designed Ferrocerium rod starts fires quickly, even when wet. The handle of this tool is made of patented woven survivor cord, which contain various life-saving materials including wax jute for fire making, fishing line, and a strand of multi-purpose conductive wire. Simply strike the rod with the back of your knife to generate sparks in excess of 3,000 degrees Fahrenheit. And this rod just keeps on giving, with a guaranteed 12,000 strikes. In addition to that, this tool also includes a high-decibel emergency whistle integrated into the handle. Titan Survival is dedicated to giving you all the tools necessary to survive and overcome the elements with their SurvivorSteel Ferrocerium Fire Starter.
The Fire Ant is a fire-starting tool created to fit right into the corkscrew of your Swiss Army knife.
We plan to make the Fire Ant in 3 different bright neon colors. They will also be able to glow in the dark through the whole night, making it super easy to find your fire starter and your knife.
The sparking rod in each Fire Ant will come with a special anti-corrosive coating to make them look great and last well in adverse conditions.
But we haven't created just another sparking tool. The Fire Ant will be a complete fire-starting system.
We've also designed a special tinder that integrates with the Fire Ant in the same space. We call it Helix Tinder.
Helix Tinder is a special wax tinder that's easy to light and burns for a long time, making it easy to start a fire in any weather condition, rain, snow, or shine.
And one Helix tinder can be separated and used multiple times.
The sparking steel on the Fire Ant will be made from the same high-quality, easy-to-spark formula we developed for the Firefly.
So it's easy to get lots of big hot sparks, which are great for lighting all kinds of tinders.
My name is Scott, and today we're talking about the Firelight fuel-free rechargeable lighter. This dual-arc plasma lighter works in any weather and at any altitude. It's USB rechargeable and features a built-in LED light and 3-foot tender cord lanyard. The lighter weighs less than 2 ounces, and a single charge is good for over 300 seconds of ignition or 3 hours of low light. Use the lanyard as a spare rope or expose the wax cotton cord to use as a punk or dependable tinder. Pack this ultralight fuel-free lighter in your emergency kit or on your next trip outdoors for an easy, awesome fire start.
Being prepared means having the right tools in your toolbox. Sadly, not all fire starters have that special spark. With a durable paracord handle, robust striker, integrated whistle, and a few survival hacks, making fires just got a lot easier. Try adding duct tape to your rod. This ensures a better grip and extra survival tape for future use. Remove the black coating from the rod before striking. Then, by adding a small heap of shavings in a pile, you ensure a flashlight ignition. This rod can also be used with different strikers if needed. Like a survival knife, but always make sure to use the back of the blade. Or try a hatchet or axe to create a large pool of sparks. You could even use the back blade of the trauma shears that comes with our first aid kits. Now that we have sparks, what materials can be used for an easy fire? Having dry kindling is key. But if you don't have any, a bit of petroleum jelly goes a long way and has many different uses. Fat wood is great to start a fire, and thicker pieces will help to keep it going.
So today we are going to be using the Kräftig 8, which is our largest ferro rod. The same principles apply for any of our fire rods, whether it's any of our Zünden line or even the überleben Lite, which is like a neck carry lanyard fire starter. But basically what we're going to do is, when you first get your fire rod, you're going to have a black coating all over your ferro rod. You want to scrape that off first. So obviously this one has been used a bit, but you can just use this straight edge right here and just scrape it off very lightly. I'm trying not to start any sparks here. You want to get that bare Ferrocerium rod exposed. Basically what that black stuff is, it's an anti-corrosive coating. But anyway, we're going to do some right now. A lot of people will use the edges of their knife, which is fine. We actually have designed these scrapers with a little bit of a lip right here, so they actually work very, very well. Sometimes better than the spine of your knife, but I use the spine of my knife sometimes too, so it's just a matter of preference. But here, basically what we're going to do is we're going to do some runs right now without any tinder, and then we'll get a fire started in a second. So what I like to do, this is kind of my technique, but I like to plant the end of the ferro rod down. Lots of people will throw them like this, and that's fine, but I feel like you have a little bit more stability by planting this down into your tinder pile. So with that, you basically will get the edge, this sharp edge right here, and you're just going to slide it down and scrape all the way through. That's it. Pretty easy. So let's add some tinder right now to the mix. This is just some fat wood shavings I just prepared right now from a piece of fat wood. You call that a feather stick, I guess. We'll get some of that in there. It's basically just resin-packed wood, pine. We'll use that and we'll get a fire started. So we're going to plant the ferro rod down. Same thing we just did before. And we pretty much got fire already. Then we can get some extra tinder on there, or extra organic matter on there, some sticks and whatnot, and we have a fire. That's it. Pretty easy, pretty straightforward. That took me all of, I don't know, a couple seconds. There you have it. We have fire. Thanks, guys. Hopefully that helped.